welcome to day, oh my god, 23 of vlogmas. That's crazy. Christmas is in what, like 3 days? That's so wild. So today I worked another double shift, so I was gone basically all day. I worked for 11 hours. So that's why I'm going to be doing another little sit down and chat video, and tomorrow I'm going to be doing the same thing because I'm basically the same deal. But I thought it would be fun if I made today's and tomorrow's videos kind of correspond. And what I'm doing is today I'm going to talk about habits, or I guess bad habits, air quotes, bad habits, that I want to leave behind in 2023. Or I guess, like leave in 2023, not bring into 2024. And then tomorrow's video will be good habits that I want to either keep doing in 2024 or things that I want to start doing in 2024. So this one, fortunately, is going to be a little bit shorter because I could only come up with like 5 bad habits that I currently am like actively trying to get rid of. So, but tomorrow's the more positive one will have like a lot more good habits, which I think, is a good thing. Sorry, my hands are so dry because I've been washing them all day at work. They're all like cracked and they hurt so bad. But anyways, and this isn't to say like if you do these things like that it's like, I don't want to say like bad habit, like generally it's just, to me, it's something that's hindering like my success. It's something that's just getting in the way of me reaching my goals or just being where I want to be. It doesn't mean that it's a bad habit for everyone or that you shouldn't be doing those things. Like, this is just really, this is all for me. Take it with a grain of salt. If you can resonate with something and you're like, oh, maybe that's like, kind of affecting me negatively too, then that's great. Or if you do these things and you're like, no, like it actually works for me and it's fine, then that's also great. Like, literally no judgment. But yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. And my first habit that I want to leave behind in 2023 is hitting snooze. And this is one that, like, I used to be really good at getting up right on time. And I used to get up at 5 every day for school because I have school at like 7:30. So I would like work out at home before. So I'd wake up at 5 every day. And I used to just get right up, right out of bed. And then over the summer, I guess, and then also when I went to college, I just got so bad at getting up. And it's just, I hardly ever get up right to my alarm anymore, and it's so bad. But because I set an alarm for a reason, like I wanted to wake up at that time. So my future self is just going to thank me if I actually do it. But yeah, so that's the first one. The second one, kind of corresponding with that, is scrolling through social media first thing in the morning. And it's kind of like I hit snooze, go back to bed, then I get up, and then instead of actually getting out of bed, I just sit in bed and like scroll through social media, and it gets to like 30 minutes, then like an hour, and it's like, then I already have like a headache to start the day off, and I've already wasted an hour of my day just on social media, and it's like, it's kind of pointless. Like, it's not productive, it's not making me feel good about anything. It's just because I don't want to get out of bed because I'm tired and it's the morning. But like, once I get out of bed and I get moving, I'm fine. And I also think just like in general, I don't want to keep scrolling as much. Like, obviously checking social media is one thing, but scrolling through TikTok for 30 minutes is a whole other thing. And especially, like, I even did it today. Like, I get home from work, then I just scroll on my phone for 30 minutes. And it's like, there's no reason to do that. So, like I'm not the person who, like, I'm not gonna delete TikTok because I do actually, like, find valuable things on there sometimes. But, like, I want to definitely use it less than I do right now. So the next thing I want to leave in the past, this is more like mindset based, but just having a perfectionist or like an all or nothing mentality towards, like, I don't know, like workouts, towards academics, like towards a lot of different things. Like, as you probably saw, I got a 4.0 for the semester, and I'm really, really proud of that. But next semester, I might not get a 4.0, and it might bring my overall GPA down, and that's okay, because 4.0 isn't the only good GPA. Like, there's so many good GPAs, and like, doesn't need to be like the perfect GPA to be good. And that's something I've struggled with a lot. Like in high school, I always wanted to get all A pluses, and it's like sometimes that's just not realistic, especially being in college now. And that's not a very healthy mentality. And it's the same thing for like workouts. Like, say I have a workout split for a week and then I skip one day for whatever reason, and I should be like, oh, well, whatever, we'll start again next week. Like, no, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna be consistent. I watched a video, Amelie Desai was talking about it, consistency over perfection, and it's like, even if you miss one day, you still should show up the next day. Or say, like, if it's like towards your dietary goals, like, I'm not like setting a diet or anything, but say like eat a lot of sugary things, and then I'm like, oh, well, I'm not gonna try to get any nutrients anymore. I'm just gonna eat sugar all day, and then like tomorrow I'll eat better. Like, that's just not realistic. Like, if there's a certain way you wanna eat or work out or whatever, like, you should still stay consistent with it, even if you stray from it a little bit at one point or another. And that's something I've like always struggled with in like so many aspects of my life. It's just like fully giving up if it's not perfect, and that's not realistic, and it's not healthy, and I want to leave it behind. So the next one is very general, and I'm sure it's one a lot of people can relate to, and it's also one that's really hard, and I'm not saying I'm going to be able to perfectly do this, but I want to stop caring what other people think, and I know we all want to do that. And I think I've worked on it a lot. Like, I used to really, really care what other people thought of me. And of course, like, to a certain extent, yes, you should. Like, you want to be respected. I mean, it depends on the scenario, on the people, whatever. But you want to be a respectable person. Like, you want to, like, earn trust and respect and stuff from, like, different people in your life. But I just mean more of, like, say I want to post YouTube videos, for example. I'm gonna do it even if people think that it's silly and it's stupid, and like, oh, like, she's trying to be an influencer. Like, I'm still gonna post videos because I don't care what other people think. Like, that was like a barrier for so long. I was like, oh, I can't start YouTube. Like, so many people are gonna judge me. Who cares? Who cares? And I've actually had a lot more support than judgment, so it was worth it. But also just in so many aspects, like what I wear, like, I don't know, like, am I good at something? Like, I'm so bad. Like, I am not athletic really at all. Like, I'm a dancer, but I never really has been good at like sports. But it's like, someone wants to like go bowling or something, and I'm like, oh, like, I'm not good, I don't want to. Like, if I'm not good at something, I'm like, oh, well, I'm too embarrassed, I don't want to go. And it's like, no, like, you should still go and have fun. It doesn't matter if you're good or not. And I just, in general, like, that could apply to so many aspects of life, but I don't want to care what other people think. And I honestly have gotten a lot better at it, but I want to just keep working on it and keep just being myself. And if people judge me, then they shouldn't be in my life. So, yeah. And the last one I have is a big one. And if you've been watching Vlogmas, you know it's a problem for me. And that's being late. Like, it's really bad. It's really, really bad, and it's really irresponsible of me. And, you know, like, I talked about how I'm, like, this responsible person. Like, I need to stop being late. Because, like, I wake up, like, say I wake up late, and that's the reason. Or say I'm just, you know, sitting in bed, and I'm so comfortable, and I don't want to get up to get ready. So then I get ready late, and then I leave late. And it's always stuff like that. And it's like, no, I really, like, I've always been decent, I want to say, at time management, but I mean, I guess I'll talk about that more in the next video where I'm talking about things I want to work on. But I need to stop being late and I need to, like, wake up earlier if I want to go to the gym, or, like, I don't know, just make more time for myself so that I can get the things I want to get done, but also not be late to important things like work or a commitment I made with a friend or just something like that, because that's a big no-no, especially as I'm, like, getting older and getting into a career. I need to, like, this is something, like, serious I need to work on. But yeah, that was all. I don't know how, I feel like this is like on the shorter side of my videos, and I apologize, but I've been working a lot. But tomorrow's, like I said, I'll have a lot more to talk about because there will be a lot more habits that I want to bring in to 2024. But I hope maybe you got something out of this, maybe you didn't, and you're just watching me talk about some things in my life that I don't think are going the way I want them to. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.